Well, today on Signature Style Saturday, we're mixing it up a little bit. We're taking one basic skirt and we're styling it in 2 different ways, or I should say actually 6 different ways, because I'll be putting my Linda vibe on it and Leah will be putting her vibe on it in this episode of Big L, Little L Style. So come on out, Leah.
All right.
So what we both did was we sourced actually, we didn't have to source it. We sourced from our closet, right?
We did, yeah.
We both had kind of an oatmeal colored flowy skirt.
Love it.
Yes, let's do that together. That's kind of fun. We need to do a little boomerang of that. Which I think is a perfect piece to have in your core wardrobe for the spring, because it is just so easy.
I agree.
I just throw mine in the wash. I don't iron it. I don't do anything. So here we have 2 different looks that we've styled. So I'll go first.
Yeah.
So, you know, I kind of like a safari.
I love that.
A safari chic vibe. I got this hat in Santa Fe, but I believe there's one online that's very similar. And believe it or not, I wear this hat all of the time because it gives me great sun protection. So I kind of like this look. To me, it is safari chic, kind of Santa Fe chic. Yes, safari chic, Santa Fe chic. Now, in my summer version of this, I would probably style it with just some kind of seagrass or lightweight woven bag. I really like that. I've gone on some flats that are just easy slip on, slip off. This would be a perfect outfit to wear to the airport. I probably would wear it with long sleeves because I always get cold on a plane, but very, very comfortable and I think very practical. So this is kind of my first iteration of this ensemble. I've also paired it with wood accessories. I love wood. I love the sound of it. I've got wood earrings on. I've had these forever. They were very inexpensive, but they have that kind of safari vibe that I've got. Now, I can kind of pare this down because I'm a gal that really likes to layer things. So, where would I wear this? Well, I would wear it, obviously, if I were on a safari, I guess, which I have been on. I would wear this in Santa Fe. This is the kind of thing I would wear in Santa Fe or to any of those kind of places. This is a great jacket that I a lot of times wear because it's got great pockets, so I can put my phone in there. I could put seeds in it if I'm working out in the garden, because everything is garden-inspired living after all. But if I got a little too hot, I could take this layer off. We
have 7 outfits today.
Yes,
apparently.
and by the way, this top came from Altered State.
Love.
Then this is
belt.
Don't you love the belt?
Yeah.
Okay. This may be one of our greatest tips that we give today. This was part of a 3-pack. I bought online, very inexpensive. It's stretchy. I don't even mind the fact that it starts showing a little wear and tear because to me that makes it look older. And they were not expensive at all, but it kind of gives you the illusion of a waist if you're like me and you've got a boyish figure and you don't have a waist. My top is from Banana Republic. I always love the ensembles that they put together on Banana Republic. So I really kind of like this vibe, and I like it hat up or hat down.
Yeah, that is cute.
I think it's
very
cute.
safari chic.
So now, how does this segue into fall? Well, and this might also be my solution to the airport. So I have another layered piece.
Look at all these
here. I love this olive green stuff. This, I can't remember where I got this jacket. But if I were touristing in Santa Fe or whatever, in the cool of the evening, then I could put this on. I could have a fun scarf with it or whatever. And then probably, and again, this would, I think, really transition well into fall. At which time then I would transition my bag.
Of course.
And
All the bags.
I would have a leather bag, which is just the size of my laptop. But here is
Cute.
something that I might also wear with it.
8 outfits, 9 outfits
This,
today.
well, this is. I want to show you this because this is an option. This actually
We
was
love
a
options.
gift to my husband from my son Johnny. It came from India, and my hubs usually keeps his binoculars, his bird book in here, things like that. So when we go
Cute.
hiking, and yes, I would hike in this. I would
Yeah.
just put on my hiking boots. I would
Yeah.
put some sunscreen in here, maybe some bug repellent, my
Love it.
camera, anything else that I might need, and this would be a great outfit for
Yes.
hiking.
Stealing his bag. I love
I'm
it.
stealing his bag because
what marriage is for.
it's his and hers. Okay, take it away, Leah.
Okay, I went with a more professional styled outfit today. I would wear this. I'm actually planning to wear this for a professional lunch downtown later today. So I went with a little blazer that I bought from a friend secondhand. Thrifted this belt. Have a little hair on me. This belt I thrifted. Another thing I found in Scottsdale, Arizona. Little Western
Wonderful.
vibe. I always
Yes.
have to have a Western vibe. I love too that your belt is on the inside of your jacket piece, which I could do as well with this outfit. But I put it on the outside of my blazer, kind of to tailor it a little bit from the outside. So a pop of color in the shoes, of course, and my normal jewelry that I always wear. And yeah.
And the jewelry, I didn't get there.
And
some
I don't
turquoise.
know, well, and it's important to say too, I don't think we said this last week, but I consider red lips, red nails
Yes.
also an accessory. So a
I
lot of times
agree.
if you really want to keep it simple, then I think a red lip or red
Someone
nails.
commented that last week that was my best accessory, so thank you. The
Yeah,
red
I
lips.
think it's a great,
So
I think it's a great
sweet.
thing, especially if you've got great lips like Leah.
Thank you.
And I also love the fact that these are suede. They look comfortable. Are they comfortable
They
to
are
walk
comfortable, yes. A little
Okay.
bit of a retro vibe too, I would say. Yeah. This skirt I got when I was in Italy, so it is very special to me.
in? It is. So
Yeah.
so wear it on the plane.
Yeah, I
Then
wore it
pack it,
all through
scrunch it up. Doesn't
traveling.
have to
Yes.
be ironed, and it would be a great lightweight piece to put in your bag. Let's move on to our second
Yes.
set of looks. And now for our second reveal on how to style a flowy skirt in different ways. Take it away, Leah.
All right, I went with a more casual vibe this time. I have on our cute little t-shirt. I tied it in a knot to give it a little more shape with the flowy skirt and paired it with a vest, which I could wear this without the vest and keep it really casual, but I like the color dynamic that the dark vest adds with my dark shoes, which I got online. I love these shoes. They add a little height.
And
So
are they
good.
comfortable to
They're
walk in?
Very comfortable, yes.
And look at that darling
My
purse.
cute little pop of color. I think I always have to have a pop of color. Is this my thing?
That is
I love
adorable.
this. I got it for a concert, and I just
Does it come in different
kept it.
colors?
It does come in different colors. Yes, we'll have to post the link for this. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's cute.
And it qualified as see-through for the...
Yeah, and
Yes.
this, and it looks like this might have been thrifted.
Yes, this was thrifted.
Okay.
I also wear this skirt often with just this vest with a little tank top underneath. So
Okay,
imagine that without the shirt under it.
very cute, very cute.
Yeah.
And her Boxwood Babe t-shirt,
Yes.
we will make sure to put a link to.
Some
So
merch.
let's take a break here, Stuart, because I hear my phone ringing. And Stuart told me that this ensemble would be perfect for Wimbledon.
Love.
And I think I would have to agree. And didn't women in the past wear skirts like this, I think, to almost play tennis?
They did.
I
Oh,
think,
yeah.
yes, I think they
Very
did.
hot outfit.
Yes. So, and we will put a link to similar skirts, definitely, in the description box below. So I've paired mine with some tennies that have, I love that grid work. It's got kind of a woven Chanel vibe,
So
I think.
good.
And yes, these are comfortable enough to walk in. I can see myself wearing this like shopping downtown in Chicago or something like that. And I've got on underneath it just one of the Amazon Essentials t-shirts, sleeveless t-shirts underneath it, because obviously this is a little bit transparent and see-through, but I like it because I could still wear this in the summer and it wouldn't be prohibitively hot, I don't think. Now, if I wanted to get more of kind of like a Hamptons thing and really, really classic, then I could wear this with white. And I think that would be really cute, in which case then I might exchange these for some white tennies.
I love that.
And then what bag that I carry, it's probably like you, Leah. It kind of depends on where I'm going. So I could have used that leather bag or that seagrass satchel, but in this case, isn't that cute? Here is also a tip. I buy these combs, these small combs in bulk.
And just keep them
And
in your bag?
I keep them in all of my
So
all of my
smart.
small bags, and my
It's a
second
life tip right there.
Yes, and my second mom would have told me to also keep some change in case I needed to call home and have somebody come and pick me up. So I do that a lot. But I like this. This was, I think my sister bought this online. This was a gift from my sister. But obviously I could have a big old satchel if I was going shopping or something like this. I would also wear something like this maybe to the farmer's market.
Yes,
So
cute.
I think it's very fun. Okay, what about we transition
Next
again?
one, let's do it.
And for our third and final iteration of one skirt, multiple ways, we are doing coastal cowgirl, you told me.
We love a coastal
Coastal
cowgirl.
cowgirl. So I love that in I guess comparison to coastal grandmother,
Yeah.
or whatever
there's some
that
we
look
love a
is.
coastal grandmother too. Really.
Yes, yes. Okay, so
So I think I'm a little more cowgirl on this spectrum. I think
Yes.
you're a little more coastal, which
Yes,
we love.
yes.
I have my cowgirl hat, which I told you all about last week. I had to bring it and rock it this week.
now, so Leah told me that this morning before she came over here, she bathed a horse.
I did bathe
So
a horse this morning.
is this a horse bathing
I
outfit?
did not wear this bathing the horse. Stuart asked me if I wear this hat when I'm working with the horse, and this is more my going out hat that I wear out to dinner, out to
And source?
everything. This is from a maker in Mexico, which I can link her below. She's amazing. She hand makes like all the interiors of her hats
incredible.
and designs them with different ribbons and
yeah,
things.
it's
So it's
lovely.
a little dirty. I wear it a lot. And then I have on my white shirt, which I think is from Forever 21 maybe. This is a little controversial, the two kind of flowy vibes, but I kind of like them stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, I think it works, but I know what you mean about, because normally a full silhouette on the bottom would dictate a slim silhouette on top, or vice versa. But you know what? It's going to be 100 degrees.
Yeah,
next
I
week.
like
so
flowy
I
on
say
flowy.
Go for not clinging and very cool.
I love these little
Poofy
puffy
sleeves.
sleeves.
Yes,
This is vintage. My mom got it for me. And then these are my papa's cowboy boots that I wear often.
All
so
the time.
Yeah.
Purse first.
Purse.
That was too slow. That is really cool. It's like wheat.
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And then the boots. So I honestly wear this skirt so much, and I pair it with so many tops and shoes, and this is one that I have worn before. So
it's very fun. And let's see, from top to bottom. My chapeau, I think, came from Target, though I've got a similar one that I can probably link online. My bag, don't you love my...
Cute.
Yes.
I almost bought that when I
Did
was
you?
traveling this year.
Well,
yes.
this was actually a gift that I got when I did a video for Oklahoma City Museum of Art. And they gifted this to me when we did an Impressionists painting video.
So
and
good.
I love it. So I'm kind of Aix-en-Provence also. I've never met a blue and white striped shirt that I didn't love.
Same.
So I just love it. And I'm a gal that likes a crisp look to her cotton shirts. And yes, people sometimes say you need to put your collar down. No, I want to put my collar up because it protects my neck in the back, and I just like it. It's kind of a Jane Fonda vibe, and I like it. Now my sandals are walkable. And in other words, they're for short distances. They probably don't have as much cushion to walk long distances. But I got these at Target. And look at this cute little ring. I got this at some kind of street fair.
Love.
For just a little pop of red. And my earrings and my bracelet I got at a... There we go. There we go. And here we go. I got these at a darling shop last week in Alexandria. In Alexandria, Virginia. I've got tiny wrists, so I have to kind of go like that. But we're going to do one more fun thing that I think both of us will love with this ensemble. So stay tuned, and we're going to show you how we might, as a little bonus, and wait, we've got a little bonus for you on what other thing we might do to put these outfits over the top. Well, here is one of my make your life easier tips. It would also make a brilliant stocking stuffer. I'm going to get a couple of them for my kiddos. How often do you not wear a belt in your closet because it doesn't have enough holes in it? Because you're so tiny that you can't secure it around your waist because it's just too big. Well, I got one of these revolving leather punches. It's got different options for different size holes. And all you do is position it in place with the accurate size opening, and then you just punch it. It's very, very satisfactory. It gives you a really clean hole, unlike when you try to use an ice pick or something when you're desperate. So there you go. I highly recommend this. I just bought one for myself last week to make my life easier. It's a general revolving punch. And as always, everything can be improved with a pop of red, I think, in whatever form. We just have kind of a hodgepodge.
Bonus outfit.
Bonus outfit. Okay, you've got some New Balance tennies there.
Tennies, yes. I'm ready to walk around downtown in these, walk on our little walking life.
Yes.
Go grab some lunch. I would just throw these on.
Cute,
little red bag.
And this is actually a bag that I pulled out of my closet. You guys might recognize it from a video we did in the past. This is my high-end Teddy Blake out of New York bag, which is kind of fun. And so if that's high, then let's get really low. Down to my, oh my gosh, you talk about boots that have been through the ringer. My red hunter boots, it might almost be time for me to replace them. These have gotten so much wear and tear, but I love to wear wellies like this out and about.
Wellies.
Yes, I love to wear wellies like this out and about, and they're actually pretty comfortable to walk in. Now, the other thing that I think you guys was maybe the most commented
definitely the most commented on this red bag.
Was this bag.
We need to find one like it.
This bag actually has sentimental value to me. So I went home to Indiana to see my dad and have him sign some paperwork. And while I was there, he had a stroke. And he later passed. So I had to get a bunch of things while I was there because I didn't bring enough clothing. I didn't have enough stuff. And I got this satchel to cheer me up. And it accompanied me during that whole week, back and forth to the hospital and everything. So I like to attach meaning to things. In addition, it's substance meets superficiality, I guess, and I kind of like that. I also like this because it's eminently functional. And by the way, I got this at TJ Maxx. It's got places on the side.
Oh, cute.
For, you could picnic in it, with it. You could
picnic in it almost.
Yeah, you practically could. Yes. So you can put, if you want to do, dressed up, dressed down, you're walking home from a luncheon downtown and you want to have some more comfortable kicks or more comfortable sandals in there, then you can. Yes, for your red sunglasses. But it's also perfect for bottles of wine, your newspaper or magazine magazine.
Bottles of red wine.
Bottles of red wine, newspaper or magazine, your water bottle, because we don't like to use
This would
plastic
be good for
bottles.
the plane too.
It
Talking
would be
about
great.
airplane
Yes,
fits.
it is great for the airplane. And you know what else it would be good for? What if we had a tiny little doggy?
Oh,
It
cute.
would have to be a real tiny
I think we
little
should
doggy.
get a tiny dog.
Yes.
Much larger than most
Yes,
horses I see dogs in.
poking its head out. So I think that's kind of a cheery, cherry
it.
red note to end on, don't you?
I love it.
Okay, we will see you guys next Saturday doing, we have no idea what, but I can guarantee you it will be fun. So there you go out and style your Saturday. Well, here's what I'm reading this week, and please make sure in the comments below to put what you are reading. We're actually starting to assemble a whole long book list of follower recommendations, because before long it's going to be cold again and we're going to be nestled in front of the fireplace with a good book. So let's start hoarding our book recommendations now. So for me, I am reading Poetry Unbound, 50 Poems to Open Your World. I am somebody who's starting at a late age to get into poetry. My son kind of started me on it, and this book was recommended to me by Leah, actually, and apparently it is laid out in a way that there's a poem and then there's even an article that's kind of an explanation of the poem after. So this is something that I really, it's on my list of things to do this summer, is to read more poetry. So that is my recommendation number one for my kind of serious book. Now for my just fun book. I ordered this and I can't wait to dive into it. Freestyle Bonsai. I think it's going to be so much fun. It's a wonderful way to romance the ordinary, is to take an ordinary plant or even a fabulous one, a very unique one, and then transform it into something else. Stuart, isn't that cool?
Really cool, yeah.
So I cannot wait to get some ideas from this, and before you know it, we will be back at the potting table, maybe doing some projects, some bonsai projects. Now, I think for the past 2 weeks, I've shared with you a little bit about some lessons that I learned in the previous week. And so I want to do that again, because I think one of the wonderful things about getting older is that we can amass self-knowledge. We can learn more about ourselves that can help us self-improve, but also that are just kind of interesting. Oh, I'm being attentive to this about myself. So this week I was at a picnic in the neighborhood and I learned I don't like ramen noodles. So it's not always something really deep. I don't like ramen noodles hot, and I really don't like them dried and in a salad. So there's some kind of ramen noodle salad that you make that has those dried noodles in it, and most people just love them. And for some reason, they just don't do it for me, and it kind of ruined my whole plate of salads with those little ramen noodles. So you never know what you can learn about yourself if you just think back over the past week and what you learned, lessons learned.